Hello, I'm Oliver Senftleben. I am a product manager at Mitutoyo Europe, responsible for 4 measuring instruments. In this video, I would like to show you how to perform surface roughness measurement with a brand new Mitutoyo mobile surface roughness measuring device, the SurfTest SJ-220. The Mitutoyo SurfTest SJ-220 is a portable measuring instrument that allows you to easily and accurately measure surface roughness. The instrument is very practical for on-site measurements and applications. The SJ-220 comes in this very practical case that protects the instrument when not in use and allows the user to easily transport it to wherever they want to use it. Inside the case is the measuring device itself, the SJ-220, and a roughness specimen for the calibration. So let's turn on the device by simply pressing the power button. The SurfTest SJ-220 features a 2.8-inch color LCD display with a fantastic touchscreen technology that allows you to swipe through the menu as you are used to with your smartphone. The LCD offers excellent readability and has a backlight for better visibility in dark environments. The SJ-220 is a skid system, which means that the ISO-compliant stylus tip, a diamond tip with a tip radius of 2 micron and 60 degrees cone, is guided by an ISO-compliant sliding skid. This makes the device very robust, and the SurfTest is therefore perfect for use in your production environment. Of course, the stylus measuring force is 0.75 millinewton, as required by the ISO standard. In addition, the drive unit, which contains the detector with probe tip, can be separated from the display using a cable that is part of the SJ-220 delivery. The cable even can be extended further using the 1 meter extension, including the delivery too. This enables more flexible measurements and better accessibility in difficult-to-reach measuring positions. Now, I would like to introduce you to the simple and quick operation of the new Mitutoyo SurfTest SJ-220. As you may know, the core of a surface roughness measurement lies in the correct selection of the measuring conditions. How does it work? I open the Measurement Conditions menu by pressing the upper touchscreen display on my screen. Now I can easily change the various settings according to the required measurement conditions. First, we define the standard. The SurfTest SJ-220 supports the most important industrial standards and guidelines, such as the ISO 21920 or ISO 4287, but also VDA, ASME or JIS. For this measurement, we choose the ISO 21920 standard. Now we select the desired profile. We will measure surface roughness, so we choose R, the roughness profile. Then we define the roughness parameters. The SurfTest SJ-220 supports various roughness parameters. I can select the parameter by simply tipping on the parameter. I activate RA, RZ and others. Afterwards, all filter settings can be made. For example, with the ISO 21920, the selection of the nesting index NIC, or with the ISO 4287, the lambda C, is the selected filter setting. N determines the number of section lengths. This is elementary for some parameters like RZ. According to the ISO standard, 5 is the standard value for sufficient workpiece length. However, it can be changed in the SJ-220. The detector's pre- and post-travel during measurement can also be switched on or off. If necessary, we can change the measurement speed too. A great feature on the SJ-220 is that I can save my settings and load them again at any time using the Home button. For example, I can use the Home button to activate my used measurement conditions and parameter selections. I just reload my saved settings, which is a very useful feature in the case of frequently used different measurement conditions. So the measurement conditions do not have to be determined from scratch for each measurement. Either we use the unchanged settings for all subsequent measurements, or we use the Home button. But now it's time for the actual measurement. To do this, we place our measuring device on the surface and simply press the Start button. The drive unit performs the measurement and the LCD displays the measured profile. You can then see the result, here the result of the RA parameter in micrometer. If you have selected multiple parameters, you can change the parameter view by swiping your finger on the touchscreen or by pressing the page button. Depending on the screen format you chose, different views are available. For example, if you prefer 3 parameters in one view, you can change the view settings accordingly by tapping the menu area and selecting the screen change menu. Here, you can easily change the format, for example, to a vertical 3-parameter view. Other scenarios are possible, such as a horizontal view for right or left-hand user for overhead measurements. Additionally, we can view the roughness profile or, if necessary, the BAC curve by activating the lower menu bar. Of course, all parameters can be tolerated. If you assign the tolerance to the parameter, you will immediately receive a visual color assessment of the measurement result, whether you are within, green, or outside, red or blue, the tolerance. All measurement results can be quickly transferred to a computer, Android smartphone or tablet via the high-speed USB interface or the optional Bluetooth adapter. The software SJ communication tool as well as the smartphone app is available free of charge on our website. Both the software and the app can create measurement reports. You can also start a measurement and/or change the measurement conditions from the software menu. With the settings explained, I can now carry out as many measurements as I want just by pressing the Start button. As you have seen, measuring roughness with the Mitutoyo Surf Test SJ-220 is a quick and easy task. If you have any further questions, please contact Mitutoyo.